Okay, so here's how you get the final catalyst for Barrow-Dyad. This is target lock. A lot of people have been having trouble with this one just with RNG. So in the new area in the Nether that comes with episode 3, you need to make your way over to this area where normally there's a bunch of like hive crystals, a big tower looking thing. There will be like a Tolan ghost you can interact with. You'll be by a green flag just around this corner. Apparently this is RNG. Just to get Tolan to spawn in here. So once you scan this, a Taken Cabal will spawn. Defeat this guy and he will give you a Skyburner code. The code for this is just underneath where we're standing. You can see the chest icon just underneath. It'll open like a Cabal barrier door down here. In here there's a chest that will give you one of those parts of the knife or the blade that's required to open the hidden chest. With this, you get one of these every week for the catalyst in all the areas. If you're up to date, you should just be able to go in and scan this ghost, get the code, and enter it. Now, to find the hidden chest, it's just directly across from where we are. It's by the entrance, well, one of the main entrances when you come on here, just behind Zevaraf's ridiculously enormous blade. It's just in here through this little dark hallway at the very back. A lot of people have been struggling this one just because of the RNG of the area. I recommend going in solo or having people on your team that are up to date with all the same progress as you, including all the secrets from the past weeks. Well, in here is where you get the quest for the target lock for the Barrow-Dyad.
The Taken yearn for their sovereign. Does the voice of Auric still resonate within them? Reverberations propagating through nihility. Fitting. To those without an interior world, all ideation must be seen as external. Even that which comes from
If you're unsure of which parts of the blade you're missing, here's a few you can get. In the Hall of Souls, there is the Taken Thrall that you can pretty much level up to a knight, defeat him, and it spawns a chest. You'll get one in that chest. Let's try not to blow this guy up. Just lead him in here. There will be like a corner full of like hive worms that he'll eat, and then he'll turn into an acolyte. Then once he evolves into the acolyte, we'll do the exact same thing and bring him to the next set of worms and he'll turn into a knight. So just wait for him to attack you and then defeat him, and then the chest will spawn. Now this is one option you can try if you're unsure of what's missing or what you didn't get. next one can be found in the trenchway. Here you can spawn in a giant ogre. There's like 3 lanterns you can turn or light up. This will give you another coalescence, part of the knife. These sort of secrets were introduced sort of like week by week throughout episode 1 and episode 2. So if you're up to date with all these secrets, you should just be able to go into the new area, scan the ghost, stolen ghost, kill the taken cabal and get the code for the door. If not, then you might want to try going back and trying out these just to make sure you've got everything. The next one is in the mausoleum. There's like 4 taken balls stuck up on like the tentacle things you can shoot down and they spawn an enemy. Shoot down all 4 of them and the last one will spawn a chest that should give you another coalescence, part of the knife. And this should be the last one, which is spawn the chest. Now, in the fonts, this is the one everyone online seems to be struggling with. There's like a hive symbol that spawns that you can shoot to open a door. Luckily, I got this back in like late episode 1 or early episode 2. It just, I shot this random hive symbol and the door popped open. Gives you a chest and another coalescence, part of the blade. So for me, I was just able to get into the new area. I went in solo and I was just able to scan the ghost straight away and get the sky burner's key. RNG for this one does seem pretty rough. I did try and farm it. I was farming it for about 6-7 hours. I was going in with like random teams, just LFG and the fire team finder, or just matchmaking, and it never appeared. Once I went in solo, the second time I got here it showed up. So I think it does have a lot to do with what your fire team's on, what part of the quest or how far in the story they are, like secret wise for the Nether. So if you have everything, just go straight to the new area. If not, then sort of backtrack and go through it all. Now let's get back on track for the actual part of the quest for target lock. There are the other 2 worms. The 2 normal worms. The first one is in one of these holes in Ziva Raph's blade. Just sort of make your way up one by one and it should be tucked away in like the third one that you can get to. These are the Ravenous Wormspawn. And the second one is just directly across along this ledge from the first one. You can sort of see it there. Just like stuck under the bit of the platform. And with this, that's all 10 Ravenous worms. In the previous video I've shown where the 2 tithing worms are. They're in this area as well. So once you've collected both of these, make your way back to the shaping slab and we'll be given a silken path, the next part of the quest. This requires us to complete the exotic mission Derealize with the Barrow-Dyad equipped. So pretty much go in, complete the mission, keep the weapon on or swap out at the very end. I just kept it on because why not? You can either do this solo or get a team. I was just fed up farming the Nether, so I just went in solo just to get this over and done with.